guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to, I was going to have some hilarious name. Welcome back to the shit show. I'm your host, Danielle Jones. Welcome back to the most ridiculous arbitration in the entire world. Today is, I'm Danielle, aka Stitcherista. Today has been so awful. Today is Friday, December 17th. I almost said December 7th. And we are going to chat first, and then I'm actually going to read some surprising facts about Christmas that none of us knew. And why is it not going? What the actual fuck right now? Oh my God, I can't. I fucking can't. Why is it not going? Okay, we're going to leave that for a second because I'm about to lose my mind. So the arbitration yesterday, it went okay until the end of the day. And, what is happening? Okay, it went. Always have an issue with the other proofreader. And I have sent so many emails about the schedule that I can't send any anymore. And so she writes in there, oh, are we working Saturday? Yes, we're fucking working on Saturday. How many times do I have to say that? But that's not what I typed. Yes, we are working from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Then, something that I have repeated probably 80,000 times, do not put a note directly into the transcript, but when a spell check, what do I find? 2 notes directly into the transcript. Just like, I fucking can't. And then today is just the fucking icing on the cake. So, it's Friday. We're still working tomorrow, but I get up and I'm just like, I mean hissing, right? So, the day starts, and I always have the first section, and the first person has a foreign accent, and like a really bad foreign accent, and I have to slow the audio way down, and we're just like tearing out our hair. It literally, like, at some point I just sat there and took my hands off the keyboard, and I was just like, this guy is like a structural engineer, smart as fuck, right? But, and they just let him go on and on and on. And then in the middle of all that, my internet went out. Yeah. So I had to go mobile hotspot. And just today has just been, and the witness we have right now that's on the stand, they just took their lunch break. He's just like, so imagine trying to transcribe that. And I'm just like, I just got to get through. So we're halfway through the day. I got to get through the rest of today, tomorrow, and then I don't work for 8 days. Please, God, just fucking get me through tomorrow. Please. And my mom called, and I was talking to her for like 20 minutes, and luckily it was between my sections, so I was able to talk to her. And, yeah. Okay. So, I have 2 gifts to open. Yes. Oh, couldn't glue the mug together. I got the Gorilla Glue, and I tried to glue the handle, but there were chips out of it. So that wasn't going to happen. So I just threw the whole mug in the trash. And another funny thing, the coffee. Now, I thought the coffee was ground coffee. You know what? I want to show you guys something. Wait a minute. Let me pause. Okay. Amazon, fantastic, right? I ordered Gorilla Glue last night. And these reusable filters for your Keurig, right? So it's the same size as a Keurig cup. You put your coffee grounds in there, and then you put this in like a K-cup, and you can, okay. I bought these because I was under the misimpression that the coffee that I received in the Witchy Stitcher box was ground coffee. Nope. It's coffee beans. I don't have a coffee grinder, but I ordered one today for $15. I ordered a mini one because I don't need a real big one, right? So when Bill came home, because Bill's off today, he had to take a personal day or he was going to lose it. So why wouldn't you fucking take it, right? So he comes home and I'm like, you want to hear a good one? And when I said it to him, he was like, he looked at me like, okay, but so tomorrow, because the coffee grinder is supposed to be here by 6 p.m. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can have a good cup of coffee with, because the coffee smells so good. Glazed donut and then dark chocolate mocha or something. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I will link these down below if any of you need them, because it was only like $8 for 4 of them or something. I mean, well worth it. All right. So I received a gift yesterday from Cookie Poland, and this was in another box, obviously. So let's see what Cookie sent. And she wrapped it. A card. Okay. And if you hear noise, that is my husband banging. He is trying to put fenders on the boat. So, okay, may a joyful Christmas be yours this season. And she says, thank you so much for all you do to keep me sane every day. Oh, that's a Christmas ornament in there. Because she says, so here's the pattern in case some of you, she stitched me an ornament last year that was a stocking. I think it was her, perforated paper. I love it. It's on the tree. It's so fantastic. Okay, so let's see. God, what the fuck is he doing? Oh my God. This is puffy. So she stitched this, right? Look, button nose, eyes. I can't. Oh my God, wait till Bill sees this, and then there's the back. Oh, the back says something. Made with love. Cookie, thank you so much. And she put a 2021 charm right there. See it? I'm going to have a whole tree, because I've only stitched one ornament for a tree. I'm going to have a whole tree. I fucking can't with that banging. Can you hear that? I'm going to go out there and beat knots on his head. That's what my grandmother used to always say when she got mad at us. I'm going to beat knots on your head. She never did, though. She never hit us. But isn't this just fantastic? Are you kidding me right now? So the pattern is from the 2020 Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornament issue, Crafty Cat Designs. Cookie, thank you so much. I will be putting that on the tree right after this video. Yes, indeedy. All right. Then I received an Amazon gift. And when I opened it, it says, keep your gift a surprise. So I was like, ooh, that's a gift. So this is from, it says, Christina Huffman. And I think she had messaged me. She had emailed me. If I can get it out of the box. It's heavy. What is this? It's so heavy. I like the bag though. I saved the bag. I have reused these bags. It's Yankee Candle. Da, 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 da. Let's see what it is. I got to open it. I have a box cutter in my closet, but I don't feel like giving up right now. Let's go. It is my favorite candle of all time from Yankee Candle, Balsam and Cedar. And I don't have one, so I'm going to be lighting this up right now and putting it and having it burn the rest of the day. It just smells like Christmas. It smells like a pine tree, but better. It also reminds me of like a men's cologne. I'm going to light it right now. I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to light it because I want my office smelling like Balsam and Cedar. Christina, thank you so much. Oh, come on. Absolutely my favorite scent of all time from Yankee Candle. So, Thank you to Cookie and Christina. Lovely, lovely gifts. I love all the gifts that you guys send. So are we ready to hear some Christmas facts that we didn't know? I think we are. Now there are 35, but I'm thinking I can't get through all 35. How about we do, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so first off, Christmas wasn't always on December 25th. What? It says, while Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus, the actual date is lost to history. There's no mention of December 25 in the Bible, and many historians say Jesus was really born in the spring. Well, that's an interesting little factoid that, okay. Gifts have both Christian and pagan origins. So Christians may have grown up learning that we give gifts at Christmas to mimic the presents the three wise men brought the baby Jesus. Yes, that's what we've always heard. But like so many other traditions, the pagans originally gave offerings to the gods too. Okay. Number 3, evergreens are an ancient tradition. So Christmas trees go all the way back to ancient Egyptians and Romans, who decorated with evergreens during the winter solstice to signify that spring would return. So if you deck your halls with a green tree, wreaths, or evergreen garland, you're honoring history. Okay. Number 4, you can thank Prince Albert for your Christmas tree. What? When Prince Albert of Germany got a tree for his new wife, Queen Victoria of England, it really took off across the pond. So a drawing of the couple in front of the first Christmas tree appeared in 1848, and the idea went viral. I mean, viral for, for what you can consider being viral then. Number 5, Saint Nick was more generous than jolly. Okay, so we already know the idea of Santa Claus came from Saint Nicholas. The saint wasn't a bearded man who wore a red suit. That tradition came much later. So in the 4th century, the Christian bishop gave away his large inheritance to the poor and rescued women from servitude. In Dutch, his name is Sinterklaas, which later morphed into Santa Claus in English. Okay, see the candle? Oh, you can see the light. That's pretty cool. Look at that. All right, number 6, the Dutch gave us the idea to leave cookies and milk. So if your kids leave Santa a little snack to keep him sated on your journey, thank the Dutch. On St. Nicholas's feast day on December 6th, Dutch children leave him food and drink to be exchanged for gifts overnight. So I guess yeah, okay. We're not going to dispel anything right now. All right, number 7. Coca-Cola played a part in Santa's image. Before Coca-Cola decided to use his image for advertising, Santa's looks tended more spooky than jolly. Then in 1931, Coca-Cola hired an illustrator to depict the jolly old elf for magazine ads. So it said, now kids see visions of sugar plums instead of having Santa-themed nightmares. I've never seen something like that. Number 8, hanging stockings was started by accident. Okay, let's see. Legend has it we hang stockings by the chimney with care thanks to a poor man who didn't have enough money for his 3 daughters' dowries. Generous old Saint Nick dropped a bag of gold down their chimney one night after the girls had hung their freshly washed stockings there to dry. And that's where the gold ended up and the tradition stuck. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Number 9, Rudolph was a marketing ploy. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared in 1939 when Montgomery Ward, the department store, asked one of its copywriters to create a Christmas story for kids that could store Jesus. They asked one of its copywriters to create a Christmas story for kids that the store could distribute as a promotion. The adorable movie featuring the Island of Misfit Toys and Herbie the Elf hit the airwaves in 1964. I love Rudolph. I love that and Charlie Brown Christmas. All right, number 10, Black Friday isn't the busiest shopping day. The most hectic days of the year are actually the Friday and Saturday before Christmas, which is this weekend, today and tomorrow. No, do not set foot in the store. It says, so plan ahead. Yeah. Number 11, the 8 tiny reindeer have had lots of names. Rudolph was almost named Rollo or Reginald, which doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But his crew also had lots of other names. Get ready. They've also been called Flossy, Glossy, Racer, Pacer, Scratcher, Feckless, Ready, Steady, and Fireball. I like Fireball. Number 12, Christmas wreaths are religious symbols. So the holly is supposed to represent the crown of thorns that Jesus wore at his crucifixion, and the red berries stand for the blood he shed. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know anything apparently. I don't know any of these. Number 13, I'm going to try to go through all of these. Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song. Well, think about it. Over the river and through the wood. No, that's not that song. My brain is burned up from this arbitration. So it says, turns out we first started dashing through the snow for an entirely different holiday. James Lord Pierpont wrote the song One Horse Open Sleigh for his church's Thanksgiving concert. And then in 1857, it was re-released under the title we all know and love. And you know what's funny? There is a disorder, I forget what it's called, but it's where you hear music in your head all the time. And my grandmother had it towards the end of her life. And she heard Christmas music 24/7. I can't imagine. Okay, so number 14, astronauts broadcast Jingle Bells from space. So 9 days before Christmas in 1965, 2 astronauts aboard the Gemini 6 told Mission Control that they saw an unidentified flying object about to enter Earth's atmosphere. Just as things got tense, they interrupted the broadcast with Jingle Bells. So that was a prank. Probably not a really good one. Like, let's not do that, right? Number 15, Silent Night is the most recorded song. It had more than 733 different versions copyrighted since 1978. That's a lot. That is a whole lot. Holy hell. Number 16, celebrating Christmas used to be illegal. What? From 1659 to 1681, anyone caught making merry in the colonies would face a fine for celebrating. By the Revolutionary War, the day had so little significance that Congress even held their first session on December 25th, 1789. Wow. Christmas wasn't even proclaimed a federal holiday for almost another century, proving that the Grinch's attitude toward the holiday was alive and well long before he was. Interesting. Okay. Number 17, settlers created the first American eggnog. So the Jamestown settlers created the first American batch of eggnog, although it likely bore little resemblance to today's eggnog. The word nog comes from the word grog, or any drink made with rum. An early nog didn't have the rich, milky base we now ladle out of Grandma's cut crystal punch bowl. I hate eggnog. Bill loves it, so he usually gets a little thing for himself. I've just never liked it. Christmas decorating, this is number 18. Christmas decorating sends nearly 15,000 people to the ER. No surprise there. The Consumer Product Safety Commission estimates that 14,700 people visit hospital emergency rooms each November and December from holiday-related decorating accidents. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let me know down below if you've ever gone to the ER because of something related to the holiday. Have you ever deep fried a turkey and not done that very well? Yeah. Number 19, Santa has his own Canadian postal code. So every year, letters to Santa flood post offices across the world. So there's a special program. Okay, we're just going to skip over that. Number 20, dry Christmas trees spark more than joy. It says 100 fires, Christmas trees spark about 100 fires in the U.S. each year, causing an average of 10 deaths and result in $15.7 million in property damage. Make sure your tree is watered. It has enough water if you have a real Christmas tree. What the actual, I'm going to kill him when he comes in. Number 21, we ship a ton of packages at the holidays. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm tempted to open my window and yell out there. So between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, the USPS delivers 910 million packages. Fuck me, what? In addition to almost 15 billion pieces of mail. Wowza. I miss our old mail carrier. The one we have is kind of strange now. We used to have an Asian guy, and he was... I'm going to fucking kick his ass. I'm going to so kick his ass when he comes in here. Watch. I'm going to yell out the window. Oh, he wouldn't be able to see me anyway. And I just bent the blind. He wouldn't be able to see me anyway, so what was the point? I have to run out there and say, hey, I'm trying to fucking record a video here. All right, number 22, the term Xmas, X-M-A-S, dates back to the 1500s. So, okay, we don't really care about that, do we? Number 23, the majority of Americans celebrate Christmas. 85% of us. Okay. Number 24, just about half of Americans attend Christmas services. I don't, and it says only 51% of people who celebrate attend church as part of the festivities. And I'll be honest, this year with COVID and everything, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, I never do anyway. We always go to my mom's for Christmas Eve. But all right. 25, Americans spend nearly $1,000 on gifts. There are people that spend a whole lot more than that. Well, we do. We probably spend $2,000 total between everybody. It says, according to the National Retail Federation's data, consumers spend an average of $967.13. Number 26, mistletoe is an aphrodisiac. Is it really? The holiday decoration isn't just pretty, it's also an ancient symbol of fertility and virility, and the Druids considered it an aphrodisiac. Okay. Number 27, mistletoe's name isn't as sweet. It says, on the other hand, mistletoe's name might not give you quite as many warm feelings. Mistle thrush birds eat the plant's berries, digest the seed, and then help the plant germinate with their droppings. The Germanic word for mistletoe literally means dung on a twig. Wow, I'm going to be thinking differently about mistletoe from here on out. Number 28, ham ranks as the festive favorite. So, spiral cut ham edges out turkey as the most popular choice for a Christmas table. My dad's having ham. I don't care for either one. I eat like a really tiny piece of ham. No, I eat like 8,000 rolls, but hardly any ham. Number 29, candy canes originated in Germany. So the National Confectioners Association says a choir master originally gave the red and white striped candies to young children to keep them quiet during marathon church services. Grandmas who still sneak the kids sweets during droning sermons, history is on your side. So it wasn't until a German-Swedish immigrant decorated his tree with candy canes in 1847 that they became popular as a Christmas candy. Number 30, the Rockefeller Christmas tree started small, which I've seen this in person. It is unlike anything else you'll ever see. So the first Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center, 2 years later, another tree appeared in its place, this time draped in lights, and it just kept getting bigger every year. So today, the majestic tree bears more than 25,000 twinkling lights. All right, number 31, Washington Irving created many Santa legends. So you may know Washington Irving best for the legend of Sleepy Hollow. One of my favorite Johnny Depp movies is Sleepy Hollow. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Featuring the Headless Horseman, but he wrote a lot about St. Nicholas too. In fact, he's the one who came up with the 8 tiny reindeer. He loved Santa Claus so much that in 1835 he helped launch the St. Nicholas Society of the City of New York, serving as its secretary until 1841. Well, interesting. Number 32, Norway provides the tree in Trafalgar Square. It's an iconic holiday gift. So every year since 1947, the people of Norway donate the tree in gratitude for Britain's support for Norway during World War II. Interesting. Number 33, this Christmas gift held a life-saving secret. Mr. Man. During World War II, the United States Playing Card Company joined forces with American and British intelligence agencies to create a very special deck of cards. They distributed them as Christmas gifts, but they also helped Allied prisoners of war escape from German POW camps when wet Individual cards peeled apart to reveal maps of escape routes. Wow. Okay, number 34, your Christmas tree likely traveled a bit. Unless you fell it yourself, your fresh Christmas tree probably spent weeks out of the ground before appearing at your local retailer. It says 98% of American trees today grow on farms, mostly in California, Oregon, Michigan, Washington, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, who is the country's top Christmas tree. They're the country's top Christmas tree producing states. And the last one, tinsel has a storied history. Tinsel was invented in 1610 in Germany and was originally spun from real silver. Get the fuck out of here with that. Making it far from the chintzy decoration it is now. The US government also once banned tinsel because it used to contain poisonous lead. Wow, of course it did. But never fear, now it's just plastic. It still should be kept away from young kids and pets though, since they could choke on it. Those were some interesting little factoids, were they not? I loved those. Very, very cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to end that here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully less fucking noisy. Bye, guys.